And here we go. Have a look. Keep looking. Piquing your interests. Keep looking. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. And this is Logan Street. Right. Now, you know, if you want awareness of about mental health, right, just come down to Logan Street, one of the backbone streets of Melbourne, you know, really, restaurant capital, cuisine, family environment, you know, always there was a lot on. You could always get a coffee or, you know, a pizza, you know, all the time. Have a look at this. This is the park. Yeah, look at that. And, you know, you want to talk about mental health, right? Have a look at this. There's no one here. You walk up this street, right? Over three quarters of the restaurants and cafes aren't even open. I got here at 2 o'clock. Time is 5 o'clock. And I'm just going to go off a little bit, just how I do. You know what it is? You know what's causing this? I'll tell you. You people who decide to... Alright, I'll put it to you like this. Farmer's got sore feet, yeah? Okay? He knows he should go and go to the doctor, right? But it's got to cost him a lot of money, right? Okay? And then someone, you know, little Asian comes into town and just next to nothing, do same thing. That farmer ends up going to them every day. Now, where's that extra time coming from? So he's taking it away from something. And then before you know it, the farmer's got, you know, beautiful soft feet, but guess what? They're tender now. It hurts now when he walks around in the paddock, you know, whatever he's growing and that. So he slacks off. Things decline. He falls behind and stuff, right? Okay? It's the same with Uber Eats, mate. What you would have to... I don't understand people who sit at home and order a coffee from McDonald's or a Slurpee from McDonald's. The thing costs fucking, what, $3.50. To get Uber, it's another $3 on top. Are you mental? You know? And these are all these people. These are the people that are here. There's not one Australian. And but when I say that, I'm not being racist. I'm just pointing it out. Okay? You've got... have a look at this Logan Street on a Saturday. Fuck me, mate. And it's the same everywhere in the city. You know why? Because we all decided to sit at home and get Uber Eats, and you know, and get hooked on TikTok and everything else, these Instagrams, you know, and then we, you know, this is going to get worse. We have no social outlet, and the people who, like this poor bloke here, now classic. He's. What about the people in the area, the restaurateurs or the people in the area that moved to this area for the vibrance of it? Where's the vibrance now? Imagine their mental health. You want to talk about mental health? How many people do you reckon have killed themselves because of their business have gone down? Gone. It's gone, look. You have got an onslaught of... mate, you know, I don't know what to say, mate. You know, all I can say is this, you know, we have got to stop getting Uber Eats, get off TikTok, get back. You know, they're not teaching kids how to be farmers anymore. They don't hear about it. So where's our next generation of farmers coming from? Hey, you ever thought of that? I'll tell you this. I watched Jeremy Clarkson on the farm, series 4, right? Now, Jeremy he's got this farm. Now, for a long time there, he was paid by the government to not grow anything. Now, that went away, anyway, with Brexit. Anyway, in the last series, his broker, who looks after the property, what he can grow and everything else like that, most farmers have them, right? The government turned around to Jeremy because of the size of his land. I think he's got 400 acres or something like that. And 35%, the government said to Jeremy, you are not allowed to grow anything that's edible. You to grow these seeds of flowers and whatever else. But then they put something else in there, but we want you to grow this in your edible stocks. Okay? Now forget what it was. Anyway, it not just happened to Jeremy. When they harvested it, right, and they took it to the I don't know, the silo, the blokes who buy the wheat and everything like that, and they test it, the thing. The bloke actually came back and he said, I've never heard myself say this. He said, there's nothing. Jeremy went, what's nothing mean? No one's ever heard that, right? There's always something in flour, you know what I mean? You know, the quality might be down, but there's something there. What the government had given them to grow, it didn't take. But it grew, but there was, let's say, there was no yeast in it. There was nothing. It's like soy, right? Soy is nothing, okay? Soy is a filler, all right? People need to understand something about soy, right? Okay? The Asians have got it right because they ferment it and it becomes tofu, and they put it in soups and in broths and stuff like that, and you see them, it's a filler. They put it in their soup, right? Soy flour was there for the bakers. So if the baker needed 10 bags of flour and he only had 7, he could put 3 in. It was the same thing with asbestos. If you only had, you needed 10 bags of concrete, but you only got 7, you could put 3 bags in. That was illegal. Now, if people had worked the ratios right, there would have been no outbreak of asbestos problems, right? But as people turn around and said, you know, let's do the other. We'll put 7 bags of asbestos in and only 3 bags of concrete. Then you got the fur hanging out and everyone, people are dying, right? Right? Now, just think about soy, right? There's no nourishment in it. There's nothing at all in it. Oh, there's good this and good that. Where's the milk? There's 23 different milks out there. I only know of a cow, a human, a goat, sheep, you know, a nut. Most things that produce things like sap, it's not good, right? You can go and ask any bodybuilder, anyone who works in a gym, trains in a gym, okay? This is a fact. And mate, I'd be surprised if you find a bodybuilder out there, unless you find a vegan one, right? But we look at what's in our protein powders, right? And if we saw soy in there as one of the ingredients, drop it, walk away. It had to be whey protein, okay? But they're pushing all of this, people are drinking it. Now you're getting kids, when the soy took off, right, have a look what you got now. Kids that are coming out allergic. How can you be allergic to something when you've never come in contact with it? Huh? Right? Because there's no nourishment in it. Soy latte, soy this, soy that, and then you've got this almond milk. My God. There's this bloke at the coffee shop, I give him shit all the time, right? And he gets up there, he goes, hi Rob, can I get a chai? Soy? Skinny? Oh, decaf. Yeah, soy too. And I can't help myself, right? There's that much that goes into this latte, right, that he orders. I go, and it's nothing. There's not even a bazing in it. Nothing. I say to him, what'd you get out of bed for? A glass of water's got more zing in it than what you've just ordered. You know? I mean, honestly, mate, have a look at these people. They're just lost. There's no one here, mate. This is why, our youth is out of control. Right? The only people that are walking these streets, right, are immigrants, right, and Uber drivers. They're doing the work that it's not needed. You know, just get off your ass and go and get. How about you cook a meal? You know, this is disgusting. Mate. This is Lygon Street. You know, I remember coming here as a kid and the hot rods and then the bikes. By now there would have been bikes galore. Chapel Street's the same. It's everywhere. You know, and the same. You've got this narrative. Oh, soft approach to everything. Bullshit, mate. Bullshit. Look what's happening. Soft approach worked, has it? It hasn't worked, mate. You know, that's why they're pulling. You know, the police. You know, what we're going to have soldiers running out in a battle with roses. I mean, Jesus Christ, mate. This soft approach is not working, and this mindset. I mean, you see people like on my Facebook, on my Instagram. I wouldn't say I'm spastic on it, right? And that I don't really thrive on it. I do, and for those people who do send me messages, I'll just let you know. I do when I see you, I do respond, but I don't look at it daily or hourly, or I don't sit there and just live off it, right? Okay, it's not part of my appendage, so I'm not going to look at it all the time, right? But a lot of people do. They thrive on it. That's it. You know, and it's winding us up. We're losing track of reality. I mean, these restaurants that are closed, they didn't even open. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Get back up. Take your family out. Go to the park. You know, we've got to get out. We've got to help these. You know, honestly, mental health. Have a look at this. If anyone came to Lygon Street like me, this is just sad. First time here, you go here. Not really busy tonight. No. That's what they think. That's what they know. That's all they know. You know what I know? It's dead. It's gone. This isn't coming back. And this isn't COVID, mate. This is just that narrative of, you know, people thinking they can. And the thing is, you know, it's not that they can't. You can earn money on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. But what are you doing? What use are you doing? What use? I mean, I've been following Lattes, okay, on YouTube. Fantastic, mate. What he's doing is good. He's built back a racetrack. He's showing people, you know, he's brought his own brand, not just doing a stupid dance and a stupid thing. He's working, mate. And that employs people. He employs 30 people, right? Okay? You know, and the way he is with, hey, mate, how you going, all right? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Well, you got wheels?
Yeah, no.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, V8 too. Belt. Is it belt?
Yeah, belt drive. Yeah, no, I haven't done that too much work to it. I've done a bit of work. It's a 117. It's got Paul Helm heads, one off.
Soft tail?
No, it's a street glide, CVO street glide.
I don't know much.
I'm not mechanically minded. Okay, well, this is the last of the twin cams, the true Harleys. Yeah, so after this they went to Milwaukee 8s.
Okay.
Right, so this is the last of the true definition of a Harley. But what gets people with this bike is this. Have a listen. You'll hear it. And that. I'm Justin, by the way.
Oh, Bill.
Bill, nice to meet you. And dog's name?
Oscar. Yeah.
Oscar. Oh, yeah. I've got a dog, Oscar.
He's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Man's best friend is bloody
That's when you kiss me. I think about it all the time.
Flying down the road, that going.
Oh, it's grouse. No, I don't need it. I can hear it.
You wouldn't need it, no, but they wouldn't.
I can hear it. Clear as a bell.
Wouldn't they think it's legal? They say.
Oh, the cops hear it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
But
fuck.
I mean, like they say, on the phone, yeah, you get a fine, yeah, you lose.
No, because I'm not holding anything. It's on that. But I've got cruise control. I sit back. It's grouse. Fantastic.
Good boy, no, be a good boy. No. Come on. I don't know what it is about it. He doesn't bite or hurt anyone.
He
doesn't bite or hurt any dogs unless the dog's aggressive towards him.
Yeah.
Right? But he charges at him to make friends. Like,
Yeah, and he's just excited.
Yeah, he's 19 months old, right?
Yeah.
And the person that had him, I took him off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good on you.
Yeah, he was going.
So you lived in Carlton for a while?
Most of his life, yeah.
What's happened?
I don't know.
This is shit. I'm just doing a video for. I'm doing a video about mental health, all right? About this, because I'm sick of people talking about mental health. This is mental health, mate. Some of the businesses aren't even open. Over 3/4 of the business aren't even open.
Coronavirus.
Not just that. There's more to that. They let the Sudanese come in down there.
Yeah, and the Indians.
Down there, remember the Sudanese?
Italians.
Yeah, you know where the Italians mucked up. They let the Lebanese move in here.
Yes, they did too.
They had Sydney Road. It stays there.
That was
That was it.
Like, you
They had the fucking shish around here, mate. The fuck out of here. I'm not. Look, you have your place. You know what I mean?
My father met my mother here in Carlton, right?
Yeah.
My father is a market guard.
Yeah.
Italian, yeah. He'd come in and deliver vegetables.
Yeah.
Some of the Italians here from the market.
Yeah.
Come in and deliver them, right, and then go home.
This
right,
was
and
a
that's where
family
that's where I met
environment.
my mother.
Yeah, this was the whole family environment.
Yeah.
Now look at it. It's sad, mate.
I know. Very sad.
It is. By now you'd have a street full of cars, bikes would be here, people would be bustling. Now there's nothing.
Yes, so good. I know.
And like, I just mentioned people who live in the area like yourself. How are you coping with it with no one here?
I'm all on my own at the moment. Like mum and dad passed away now. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm 63, so.
How you going though? You're like, yeah.
Nah, struggling very, very much. Yeah. Sometimes you know you got to do what you have to do to survive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I've been put over. You know, so, like it's pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean, mate.
I took a thallium under my wings.
Yeah.
Right. In my flat for 3 years. He invited himself along down to my
Yeah, so I sit there now over here. Yeah.
To a meeting
Yeah.
And I asked him if he's paying rent. He goes, no, we're family. We'll sort it out ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
From that day forward, I've gone from paying like $100 and something. Right, I'm now paying over $500 a fortnight on rent because I've got to pay for him because he stayed there for 3.5 years. And the 3.5 years he stayed there, the class of there's 2 people now, not a one-bedroom flat, but 2 bedroom flat. He stayed there permanently.
What? So they have to rent?
I have to pay his rent because he's moved on. He's now in jail.
Oh.
So yeah, and on the pension, I mean, like you don't get that much, right?
No.
Like, oh yeah, look, you get a bit. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, but it's like everything's. Look, again, I'm not a racist and everything, but at the moment, it seems to be a good thing if you're an immigrant in Australia.
Yeah, but you get off the boat, you get given a house.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you know, have a look how long we had to.
Yeah. Look at you now. I mean, you know. I mean, it's just. I'm sorry, Bill. You know.
Oh, don't be sorry.
No, it's you know. I mean, it's just. It's not right. You know. I mean, we're bending over for people who've given nothing yet to this country. They've not proven themselves yet here. They've just got off and they're here. Oh, thank you, and they're giving the world. Hang on a minute. You know, that's not right.
No, I know. And I put up with a lot of them, Sudanese and Africans, and I'm not racist either.
Yeah.
Like all British, right? But
It's just that they seem to be the ones.
They still expect, even though they come off from the boats and sit in here. He wants to ball.
Thanks.
They still expect everything for nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Come and ask me for something, right? And I go, what? Lean $20. Oh, when can I get it back?
But that's where they come from.
You want it back?
That's where they come
But I'm
from.
asking you for that.
Yeah,
Borrow it.
they'll take it.
Borrow it, not have it.
Yeah, they'll take it. They don't care.
Yeah, I know they don't care.
They're bringing the wrong people here.
I've had my door kicked in. You know,
You're joking?
I've been robbed. No, I'm not joking. I've had a couple of mobility scooters stolen. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I see you got the ball. Come up. Get the ball. Oh, I've got the ball.
Oh, yeah, I've got
I
him.
don't want to let him go because you know, he's short of his ball.
Oh, yeah, oh, sorry. Okay. Here you got him. Here, come here. Back under. Let's go to Dad.
Yeah.
I run a YouTube channel. I talk about, you know, things and that because I suffer from PTSD and stuff like that, you know, and stuff like that. But I do a few quirky things like this.
I do the same. I've got a little shelf there.
But if you want to get in contact with me and that, you know, come down, whatever. It's my channel's JB's Go Get a Pie Show. All right.
JB's Go Get a Pie Show.
Yeah. Well, it's a pie. Yeah, well, it's round, so you can share it. Yes. Nice table, round.
Yes.
All of that.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
So you know what I mean? It's a family dish, pie on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And pies come in all sorts of flavours.
What are you saying?
Hey?
You're not?
I'm born here.
Yeah.
No, I'm Scottish.
Scottish.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Scottish. Yeah.
First born here. But yeah, first, yeah.
You're born here.
I was born here.
You're fucking Aussie, mate.
I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm Aussie. Yeah.
But I'm Italian back, like, you know, heritage.
Well, my missus, she's full Calabrese. She was born over there, and that.
I told you what my mother was to freak out, man.
Yeah, she. That's all right. See, look,
that's all right. That's why I'm not racist.
Yeah, no.
I can't be. I've got a tan and Aboriginal blood.
Yeah, but I mean, like I've got a mate. His father was Dutch and his mum was full Aboriginal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, mum was quarter caste, right? Okay,
Yeah.
But it's not the point. The point is, you have one speck of Aboriginal blood in your body, you're still Aboriginal.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, I take people on who they are.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, but it's just unfortunate with the Sudanese and the Indians. They, unfortunately, without being racist, they don't want to conform, and they won't conform. It's going to take a long fucking time, and they're bringing them to the wrong country to do it.
Yes.
You know,
And
we've got the oldest population in the world.
One of them said to me the other day, he goes, mate, you know, of all the countries in the world, he goes, this is the best country. He goes, you know what? I go, no, why? He goes, you're fucking money for nothing.
Yeah.
Get your ball. Get your ball.
Well, hopefully I'll see you down here. You come down here much?
Yeah, I come down. I'm not that much, but I come down here like maybe once or twice a week. You know.
All right.
Just stretch me out a bit.
What time?
Around the time I come down. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe at the time, yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll come down and try and catch you again.
Yeah. It's like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What you doing? It's pretty good. Like you're trying to find out, get
Just
something happy, get some roots on you.
Yeah.
But like I say to a lot of people, look, no one's fucking perfect in this world. I've made mistakes, more fucked up. I just had an argument with this guy on the street. Oscar, come on, Bobby, get it. Okay, no buttons on top of this. It's under the car, is it? Under the car? Yeah.
It's gone under the car.
It's gone under the car. You know what, I'll get it.
You know what the problem is? Uber Eats. Everyone's ordering the food in instead of coming out for it.
Yeah, that's so very true.
They're getting lazy.
All right, well, what's your ball? What's your ball?
He's got it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing is too, like when the coronavirus was on, my next door neighbour put a restraining order against me. You know what for?
Why?
Because I gave him a laptop to download, right, a program that was going to cost me money. Now the laptop cost me $5,000, right? Now I had a lot of money at the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Now for 3 years or 4 years, I think it was, well, from the beginning to the end of the coronavirus, right? Okay, I was homeless out on the streets with a restraining order put against me. My next door neighbour, in high rises.
That's
Right, so I couldn't go there. Now I had the amount of breaches I had on it, right, it was just. The judge turned around and said to me, he goes, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I go, listen, I lived there though. What, you wanted me to sleep on the streets and become homeless in the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Right, and that was my first 13th breach, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to let him go because I'm like dogs and jump and scream and start barking. As soon as they start barking, he attacks. Yeah. It's like, and I didn't teach him that, and I don't know why he does it, right? But I mean, like, when I first got him, he just went to scratch your head and he'd run and cower and piss.
No, he's been beaten.
He'd been beaten really badly, yeah. Okay, and now, I turned everything into a game.
Yeah, good.
Room into a game.
You got it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't flinch or anything. He chases the ball and all that, and he just loves me, right?
Yeah.
And like he always says, if someone's bad.
No, animals know. I say to people, animals and young children know bad people. They know. Well, get his ball. What are you doing, Oscar? There we go. Hey, come here. Get your ball.
Play soccer with the dude.
I'm the dad. There we go. All right, well, I'll see you and catch you next time, Bill. Justin.
I've got a bad
No, it's all right. No, it's all right.
Brain in your ears. Yeah, thanks, Justin. You're not filming me, are you?
No. You're going to be.
No, I just got a hug in your head.
No. You told a good story, mate. I'm going to, have to.
It's not a good story, it's just quite unfactual.
Well, it's not a good story. No, you're right. It's sad. But I was actually saying, before you come along, I said, what are the people who've come to,
$30, I just had an argument with you. I said, I made my shit, you own your shit. You fuck up, mate.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, I'm going to draw blood on him otherwise. Because I'm just so angry. Like, it's taken him over 12 months, right? But this guy, $50 to this guy, right? One day, this guy helped me out with something. The next day, he gave him $50 and didn't worry about helping me. Sometimes sees me for money for drugs. I said, listen, I gave you money to help you out. You ain't spend on fucking
Yeah, they can afford their crack, but they can't give you the $20.
Every day, same thing.
Yeah. All right, Bill.
Yeah, all right, mate.
You right?
Yeah, have you got smoking?
Yeah.
Cheers. Good, thanks, mate.
Yeah, I'll take one out. I don't know. There's 3 in there. Yeah?
Thanks, Justin.
Have that, mate. Have that.
So what are you eating?
Reservoir.
Oh, reservoir.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
I was sort of like scared for motorbikes because what happened when my brother tried to teach me how to ride a motorbike many years ago, a long time ago.
Yeah.
The smallest bike we had was because we were on the farm and all that was the XR 125.
Oh yeah.
So he put me on the 125, he was on the 250, yeah. And deer farmers, I put a cable or a wire, one tree to another tree. Yeah, that's good. You only 10, yeah? Okay? Hey, by the end not to, mate. Because it's been 12 months, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't like having a turn on you, man, but I mean, like, shit. It seems like you're taking advantage of me because I'm not legs, but you pay everyone else back.
Yeah, it's been ages, man.
It has, I know. All right, thanks. I appreciate it, see?
Good on you, mate.
See how much it is, mate? I shouldn't have had to turn on you like that, bro.
I thought you'd be happy.
Yeah, I am. So, another $10 and I'm square then, all right? No worries. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate it very much, thank you, because I really need it.
There you go.
Yeah. But I mean, I shouldn't have to go.
No, you know, I know what you mean. I know. You got to, when they ask you for it, you give it to them straight away.
Look, I'm
but
not
then,
I had a drug problem.
yeah, no,
Right, but
yeah.
I got it for the I got it on a program. It's
So did I.
done.
I
Do
had
something about it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's right. Take ownership of it.
Yeah.
Hey, when we get one out.
No, I got one. I just need a light. I was just wondering what
Yeah.
I was doing here. Yeah, because thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah. I brought my cousin in Chico. Give a ball. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Came down, he's living with his dad at the moment up in, up past Rosebud, up past Rosebud.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's a long way, yeah. Anyway, so he's up there only because he had an operation on his foot. Yeah, his archway, caved collapsed in, right? Yeah. And anyway, so I said, oh, like flat foot like the soldiers, yeah. But anyway, it's fixed now. It was gruesome. Took photos of it. It was gruesome, yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. I said, man, I can't believe it, right? They fixed you up, right?
Yeah.
And they won't fix me up,
Yeah.
right? Because they said, you know what they said to me? They said the operation, or mine, is going to be about 22 and a half hours under the knife. Roughly about that, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Right? With like 4 to 8 different specialists. That's pretty serious, yeah. And like they got to basically take my legs off from my hips because my left one is completely crushed, completely gone, yeah. And my right one is better. I can still feel and everything like that. I'm moving, but I can't. I can stand up for about 3 minutes, but I can't walk.
Yeah.
Right? So they don't fix the job. Just a quick way and bang, thinking man, fix the job.
And you're in high rise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I've already, I'm sorting it, I'm doing something about it. I'm trying to. You know, as I told you, it's been over 4 years since I've been able to get into my shower, and over 4 years since I've been able to get into my toilet, yeah, and shower. I can't get up. I have to have a bird bath every day, right, and I used to have to come down to this public toilet at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning
yeah,
to go to the toilet.
you're joking. Oh, no.
And I know about it, and they've only started doing something about my complaints now.
Yeah.
Oscar, no, get the ball, Daddy do it. Anyway. We've got to get going anyway. Yeah, right.
All right, Bill.
Next time I might come down a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I'll try and I'll come.
Spend a
You
little
know.
bit more time with you,
Yeah.
I can talk to you and all that. I mean, it's good. Like sometimes, like people say, "Oh, mean screw," and I go, you know, mean screw.
So about this time, about what, 5 o'clock every.
Yeah, about 5 o'clock. Maybe I might come down earlier.
Yeah.
Spend a little bit more time. So around about 4:30, maybe 4:30.
What, you come down on Wednesday or something like that? Depending on the weather as well.
Depending on the weather, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, get it. All right.
It's alright, I'll let you go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you just want to throw the ball. Once you throw the ball, you'll be right. Come here, mate. I've got to take you somewhere. No doggies around. No doggies around. You're a good boy. I don't want to leave the lead on you in front. Give him I just mate.
You're an energetic dog, mate.
Oh, he's a grouse dog, mate. He's a grouse dog. And he lets me know, yeah? You know what I say to people? If he doesn't miss inside the house, right? If he tells me he doesn't miss inside the house and I ignore him, probably shut the blame. I never tell him off. I never told him. Every time he's had an accident inside the house, I never tell him off. I just go, oh, that's naughty, puppy.
Yeah.
And I mop it up, yeah?
Animals, mate, they're beautiful.
Unbelievable. I can't believe this person hit him, right? And the reason why he hit him for is because he was tone deaf and wouldn't answer and he couldn't hear him properly. So he got crap out of him.
Us as a species, we're a cruel species, mate. Humans are a cruel. We are cruel species, mate.
I'm nearly in tears when I heard it. Yeah, I said, I went and approached him. I said, did you ever hit him? He goes, no. I said, then why does he flinch on the
Yeah,
ground?
why does he cower?
Yeah, why does he cower when I give him a hand? I go, sometimes he still does it.
Yeah.
Really next minute I go to a little bit too fast or an inch or something like that.
Yeah.
He'll flinch out. I think, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that upsets me, man. Have a look at beautiful he is.
Yeah. Well, you got him now.
Yeah, I know, he's great. Yeah. I tell you
Well,
what, he's growing all the muscles on him, mate.
Yeah.
He used to pull me around in
I saw him here when he was pulling hard. They pulled the stuffies there. They're strong.
Oh yeah. Well, they got a pretty strong bite too. I was watching something.
Yeah, no, they got a good bite.
Third or fourth strongest dog bite.
Yeah, around there.
Something like that. I can't remember now.
We'll try for next week,
yeah.
next Wednesday or something.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come down. I'll come down about. I don't. Depends on me working. I won't promise. We won't lock it in. But
Wednesday or Thursday.
You got to come down.
Thursday'd be good. I'd
Yeah.
buy a drink or something.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. So
Well,
that's great that, like I should have had to go, I should have had to do that or I've done to
Yeah,
that
I know.
fella, right, okay? But I mean, it's been
But-
12 months and it's only $30 you owe me, right?
But-
I said, I could have been last time. I said, no, now you owe me because you've been so late. You owe me $100, right? I said, but I'm not like these others. I said, I'm honest. You
Yeah.
owe me 30, Wayne. Just pay it, mate. Right? I said, why did you pay these other people all
Yeah.
the money that they owed them, right? Because they got legs, right? Before you paid me when you
know
owed
what it
me
is?
first, yeah?
People today, they don't understand. You know, they don't. It's just all take for them.
Yeah, it is, and annoying that. If I was to tell you, like, the sort of problems I have being disabled,
Yeah.
right, and the respect that I don't get.
Yeah, I know.
right,
Yeah,
it's absolutely unbelievable. I stood outside, or not stood, I was outside the smoke shop because I couldn't get up the steps.
Yeah,
Going
no
out,
one asked
he
you.
wouldn't He wouldn't serve you. He said, no, you can go to Safeway.
Is he
right?
Indian?
Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
Right down on
Yeah.
the Transit. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but not the one.
Yeah, no, but he was Indian. Yeah.
Yes, and he was yes, but he was the only one. Ready, set, you go. 1, 2, let's go.
Yeah, no, it's changed, mate.
Yeah, it really has changed, right? And it's sort of like they can see me coming across the road and they'll just stand there and they will not move.
Yeah.
I have to wait until I'm on the road, right? Just ready to get up the gutter before they move.
Yeah.
It's like if they run away,
it's
yeah?
wrong, yeah.
And then they step in front of me and I accidentally bump into them and it's my fault because I can't walk straight. Come on, man. Like, yeah. And I said to people, like a long time ago, Randy, I said, you just wait until I get my electric scooter, yeah? I said, wait until I get my electric scooter. I said, I'll run the door fucking straight over. I said, I'm a very polite person, I'm very kind, very nice, right? I said, yeah, I'm very fucking angel. Everyone's fucked up in their life. I said, I guarantee you have, right? You're going to call me a thief, yeah? Well,
It's under you. It's under it.
I said, well, you know what?
It's under the car.
Yeah. I go, you know what? You want to call me a thief, right? Because I'm stealing something a week, yeah? I said, well, have a look where I am, yeah? I've got a flat. I've been evicted out of my flat. Right? I was a restraining order for money. Came over, stole my laptop, and I wanted it back. And he reckons he's bringing police because I pulled a knife out on him. They checked the CCTV footage for the first time in my life. Oh, thank you for the CCTV footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay? Lie 1, lie 2, lie 3. 3 lies, right? But the judge still made me nod to things that I didn't do. Like, you know, cut and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, you done that. Yeah? And the judge took the evidence off his phone and said off the CCTV footage.
You're
Now, that's
joking.
wrong, that was
Yeah.
wrong. So I had to nod to these breaches
Yeah.
that I didn't do. You know? Like, yeah, it was pretty fucked up, yeah?
Well,
I mean, like, but anyway...
We'll strive for Thursday.
Eh?
We'll strive for Thursday.
Yeah, we'll strive for Thursday will be a great day, yeah.
All right?
Yeah, definitely, Justin, yeah.
All right, Bill.
Yeah,
Take it
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
See you, Oscar.
Look, yeah, I didn't finish telling you, yeah. Well, anyway, my bike's stored, so I said, no, keep going, I'll be right. And he was just teaching me, yeah, so I was just learning. So I
Yeah.
knew how to change gears and all that, but I couldn't go too fast. When I came around the corner up the hill and turned the other corner, there he was laying on the ground. And not laying on the ground, clean cut. Yeah. And for a week, and I was only about 14, I think. For a whole week.
That didn't happen up at Bacchus Marsh.
Fucking hell, man. Well, I'm going to go around speaking to me and scaring the fuck out of me.
That I remember that.
Fucking scaring the fuck out of me.
I remember that. It was an old bloke in the area.
It's never been caught. It's never been caught.
Yeah, no. But they reckon it was a resident in the area that got sick and tired of the dirt bikers. People sort of knew who it was, but couldn't prove nothing. And yeah, I remember.
7.5 years I was back in Smart Shooting Time.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I remember that. Sorry.
The whole week they couldn't find me. How did you tell me?
Yeah. I remember that. I was a kid. That was in the 70s. You right?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. There you go. You right? Hey?
Yeah, I'm right. Just speaking hell out of you.
Sorry, mate. I thought, I do remember it, but
Not many people know about it. Yeah, like it's been a long time. Yeah, 'cause look how old I am.
yeah. Well, I'm 54,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
and that happened when that was in the 70s. I think it was,
yes.
it was 76 or something
75,
like that.
yeah. 75, 76. So I'm trying to remember.
Unbelievable. What are the chances of this happening? I remember that.
Um.
You right?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah.
Want a drink? Want to get a drink? You want a drink? Here, I'll turn this off. Here, I'll turn it off.